Do you ever stay up late at night thinking about crafting and if some crazy idea will actually work? Stay tuned to find out if mine does. Hey crafty people, this is Ellen with EGI Designs. Today I am coming to you with a BetterPress project, and I actually have a very new and interesting technique to use with this, so stay tuned. I just want to go through the products first. Spellbinders had recently sent me this gorgeous BetterPress plate, and this is from their new collection called Florals Through the Year, and it has different florals, and then it has the months and what the floral is. So in this case it is the Morning Glory, and it's for September, and it's part of a kit where you can make like a homemade calendar, and you can do the BetterPress into the top part, and then it has a calendar BetterPress on the bottom, and you can make like a little desk calendar. It comes with the September and Morning Glory, and this is the press plate for that. So we're going to be using those. And then I have the Perfect Touch rectangles and tag, and I have one of those. And then I have the new postage edge rectangles, and there's a bunch of different levels in there. So then I have this one for that, and I cut these out already. We're going to be layering them up. And then this paper is the not sure if you've seen this before. It's a beautiful paper. It's the brushed white cardstock, and it's kind of a pearlescent. I don't know if you can see it, but it's really beautiful. And the background is going to be cut out of the Cosmic Sky paper. And then we are going to be using the BetterPress ink in the Cosmic Sky so that we can match with that. And I just keep mine in, this is the Tim Holt, the archival ink tin. So I just keep them in there because they're the same size. Obviously BetterPress System, and I'm using my Platinum 6 today for that. And so I have a very full desk. Let me clean off some of this stuff and we will get started. Alright, let's get started with this, and I'll show you how I set this up. When I explain my kind of mind-blowing breakthrough, I will tell you why I have this taped. But I did tape with pixie tape my magnet into here, and then this can't shift or move. The way that I like to get my BetterPress set up is that I put, so this is the nice side, which you want facing the plate. So I'll set that down where I want that on here. And then what I actually do is I take removable tape runner, and I put that on the lid. Okay. And then I turn it over and I click it in, and then I push it down to pick that up. But I just noticed that this shifted, so I just want to reline that up before I pick it up. Okay. So I put that on there, go like that, and now it is on here. So that's why I like to do it, because then you don't have to tape the edges and you can go edge to edge, and you just have a lot more flexibility with where you're putting your plates and things. So when I received this, I knew that I wanted to do a full background panel. But the way that the BetterPress works is that because you're putting the plate on this side and then covering it, it's kind of difficult to see exactly where this will be on the paper. And so if you just have something in the middle, that's very easy. You know, you're just stamping it onto the middle there. But if you want to, you know, do a whole background, you have no idea where in relation to this is. And if you kind of hold it up, you have to do it like opposites, like, okay, this, you know, it's the mirror image of it, so maybe I think this way is the right way. So anyway, my midnight crafty thoughts kind of gave me a light bulb moment to see if this would actually work, and I was blown away that this did. And I think it will help if you are trying to do, you know, stamp this multiple times on onto one thing. So here's what I thought of. If you put the cover down, your paper face up, then you put this on here wherever you want it to be. Okay, and then you put this on top, hence why this is taped in so all the pieces don't fall out. Okay, so then you line it up and you'll hear it click in. Okay, and then push it down, right? And then when you tip it back over, the magnet picked it up and it's placed exactly where you want it on the paper. And you're able to see a little bit better of, you know, the pattern that you want to make. So I was like super excited, thrilled that this worked. So from here we get to make our card, and I'll kind of go through, you know, switching around the image so that we can cover more of the paper. But let's get started. We'll do our first pass. So I'm using the Cosmic Sky, and if you've never done BetterPress before, this is a magnetic platform, and then so this sticks, and then you can use pretty much any ink, but the best ones to do are archival and the special BetterPress ink from Spellbinders. So you kind of do a tapping, and then once I get my first layer of tapping on, you kind of do like a little, like a dance, like a do 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 do, and you have to sing while you're doing it too. No, I'm just kidding. You just go like do a little shimmy back and forth with that, and you can see the additional ink getting onto there. Okay, and then once you feel like you have good coverage, you put that on the top. Let me just bring up, I don't have enough room on my desk for all the things, so I have to bring this up. So then you put it in your machine and you crank it through, and basically the pressure will make an imprint into the paper, and then the ink will stay behind, and so you get a letterpress effect. so we can check it out. So there we have that, and that looks gorgeous. I don't know if you can see the imprint into the paper there. It looks beautiful. Okay, so normally if you wouldn't have to clean it off if you were going to just do another one, but because I'm picking it up and I'm going to have to do my upside down trick again, and I don't want to smear it onto here, I am going to clean it in the meantime. So I just have the archival cleaner. And then I'm just going to take a microfiber cloth and wipe this up. And this is magnetic, so it can be difficult to get under there. And normally I would just pick up the plate, but because everything is taped, pick up the magnetic mat, but because it's taped down, I can't do that. So, okay, here we go, here we go. And because I'm setting this on the paper, I want to make sure it's really clean and really dry. Alright, so I'll do my trick again. So this is what I was saying. If you were to do this normally, you'd have to try to figure out, like, okay, I think that this is the right spot. I don't really know. You know, and you might mess up your design. So that's why this upside down trick is awesome. So I want to kind of do a corner to corner. So I'm going to come over here and place that on. And then do my trick here. Push it down. Turn it over. And there we go. Alright, same thing. We're going to ink this one up. Do a little dance. Put this on. Let me grab my machine again. Let's see. See? Right? It would have been so difficult to try to wing that placement, but in doing the upside down trick, we can make this happen. Just trying to think as far as the design goes. If we want to try to get one up on the edge there. want that to get anywhere on my beautiful project. Alright, let's see. So, because we're doing it this way, we can put some on the edge. Like, that would have been impossible to figure out previously. Trying to see which one I want to... Okay. So put that where you want it. I don't think it went too far over, so we don't need to ink that whole thing. Look. Yay. Oh my gosh, I love this. I am so happy this worked. These are the things that keep me up at night. Could I do this? Alright. And I think maybe we'll just do the one kind of coming in here at the top, just so we can get a full panel. Follow on the play. I just realized, because this is sticking out so far, it is too wide to go through my Spellbinders Platinum. So 6. So don't do that. I am going to run this through my switch, which has a 9-inch opening. So give me one sec. Okay, so lesson learned. If you only have a 6-inch die cut machine, make sure you stay within the parameters of the platform. But look at that. Oh my goodness. All right. Anyway, let me clean all of this up and we can get working on our card. Alright, I've decided that I want to try to do the BetterPress onto vellum, a vellum strip. So I have a hello here. I have a vellum strip that I've wrapped around this, and I've lined it up, and I'm just going to run it through my die cut machine and we'll see what happens. So yeah, it looks pretty awesome. Let me clean this up and deconstruct all this so then we can end up putting the card together. Let's start putting the card together. So I want to overlay this on here, but I do want to put a score mark where this is going to go over. I'm going to wrap it around to the back. So and the hello kind of goes edge to edge, so it should just fit in there. Okay, so I'm gonna actually put some adhesive on this side, and then we can figure out the other side. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of score tape. You can kind of shift this to see, you know, where exactly you want to have it on the front. I think right here would be good. Oop, I lost it. Okay. And a little piece for this side. Alright, that is pretty awesome. Now we can put this on here. I was trying to think if I would pop it up. I think I'm going to keep all this one layer, but then when we put this on the card base, we can pop it all up. Alright, so I'm just going to use my tape runner. I'm trying not to rub my hands on the front just in case that hello is a little smeary still. Blum, blum, blum. All right, I make card base. So my Spellbinders trimmer, and I have a scrap of white cardstock that I have that's already 5.5 by 8.5. So we're going to score that at 4.25. And then I like to use this ledge here to match up the edges. And then I use my bone folder to burnish that crease. Oh, that looks so elegant. Oh my goodness. Alright, let me grab my foam tape. I think I might actually get the black. Just because the cardstock is so dark. This is just from iCraft. And these are Simon Says stamp stickers. Oh my goodness, scissors, and they're coated with Teflon, so they don't stick, which is very nice to the sticky things. I'm just using my vinyl weeding tool to take the backs off. All right. It's always kind of wonky with the postage dies because they make it hard to be able to picture what you're trying to put on there a little bit. But anyway. I think that's a little better. Wow, this is so elegant. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to think if we should put some gems on. These are the graphite gems from Spellbinders. Let's see. It's always hard to figure out where do you want these things. Let's see. My tummy's got the grumblies again today. Apologies. I think I need to remember to eat before, like right before I go with my taping, because I've always got the grumblies. Yeah, I do think. Okay, so here is our finished card. We had the multiple pressings with our new awesome super technique that works and of the Morning Glories, and then I used the Hello and did the BetterPress on the vellum. We have the graphite gems, and we used a couple different things to cut the different layers out. We have the postage and the other one that I cannot remember the name of. Sorry. The Perfect Touch rectangles. And that is how our project came together today. So hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully you enjoy the new technique for the BetterPress, and it makes things a little bit easier for you when you're trying to do a multiple stamping on the BetterPress. I will link everything that I used today in the description box. I do have affiliate links, which means that if you click on my link and end up making a purchase, I may make a small commission from that at absolutely no charge to you. Come join me on Facebook, where I post cards, videos, and any crafty sales that I come across, so that's a good resource for you to have. I think that's it. Anyway, like, subscribe, and all that jazz, and until next time, take care.